Hi guys, today I wanted to show you how I made these charms for my traveler's notebook. Here's another one I made. Okay, so I use the baker's twine. I cut it to about a foot, and then you want to fold it in half and then make a knot in the middle. So thread it through. Okay, so you don't want a big hole, so kind of push up as you tighten it, and then you have a small hole there. Okay, so that is going to be this knot over here where we're going to attach our lobster clasp. Okay, so after you do that, you want to make another. I double knot mine, so you want to knot one here, or actually, well, you can just guesstimate. So you want one here and one a little bit lower. That way you'll have the difference like that. So one's higher and one's lower. Okay, so let me knot that real quick. Doesn't matter which side is higher, which side is lower, but you just want to double knot it. You want to double knot it so the beads won't come out. And then you want make sure when you knot it, it has to go to where your previous knot was, so it just makes that knot bigger. And when you can't get to exactly where it was, do it again. So you do about a foot length of twine. You don't use it all, but it does help when you need to keep making so many different knots, or so many knots. Okay, so we did 3 right there. So that's, the knot is big enough so the beads won't go through. All right, so I did it on this side. Now I need to do it on this side. And then this one looks kind of low, so I kind of want this one higher up. If it's the same, that's fine. I just prefer one higher than the other. But it's sometimes hard to get your knot where you want it to be and it becomes even. Okay, so that's a bit too high. Okay, let's try that again. All right, let's see. Okay, that one's a little bit better. Sure, kind of want it in between those 2 knots, but we'll see where we go. Let's see. Looks like we went to the lower one, and it ended up being almost exact same spot. One's a little bit higher, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I forgot to bring it. One moment. Okay, I had to go get my spacer beads. These are the, oh my goodness, the polymer. I forgot what they're called. But these help so that when you put in the beads, because the holes are too big, if I weren't to use this, it would just slide right through my knot. So you want to use something small. I mean, the hole is small, so that when you put in your beads, it won't just slide off. I'm using this one because it matched the beads that I had. The video that I got this idea from, hers was cuter. She used an actual bead spacer. I'll link that video down below. But basically, okay, so we made the 2 knots already. So I'm doing mainly blues. So I'm gonna use my blue ones. Let's use the dark one. Okay, So you're gonna need 4 spacers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, so just sign on in and I'll be back. Okay, so you want to do them one at a time because when you focus on one, the other one's just gonna slide right off. So focus on one side at a time. So once you have your spacer in, you want to start putting in your beads. Okay, so I put in my beads that I want to use. And then, so notice how the spacer is keeping it from falling through and holding to where the knot is. So without the spacer, it'll just keep doing this. Okay, so you want to put one more spacer over here to hold your beads there. All right, so this is how mine's looking so far. And then you just want to make another double knot to hold that spacer there. Okay, so that's how it looks like as of now. If you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself, make your string a little bit longer than a foot. So when you get to the end here, you'll have more space to make your knot, because can't really get around my whole finger to get to the knot. So if you have a longer string, it'll be easier for you. Then once you're pretty confident, then you can make a shorter string and not have to waste as much twine. Okay, so do the exact same thing on the other side, starting with the spacer. Okay, I'm just finishing up and putting in my spacer, my last spacer. This, what would really help is if you had that thread stuff that helps you stab something in the middle, so it's easier to thread your needle through, your thread through your needle, but I can't find mine, so yep, just had to keep twisting the thread to make it as skinny as possible so it's easy to thread through. All right, so all I need to do now is knot it. Okay, so this is how I ended up having it even, which is what tends to happen to mine lately. This one was better. It was one higher than the other, but oh well. All right, so now we are going to put the jumper ring and the lobster clasp. Alright, so this came in a set with the jumper rings and the clasp. You can grab any one of them. So let's grab one piece and one piece clasp. Okay, to open the jumper ring, I like to have 2 pliers. All right, where is the opening? Okay, so the opening is there. So I use one to hold it and one to bend it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so once you open it, you want to put in your clasp. Oops, let me move that a little bit. Okay. So you want to put in your clasp and then you want to put in your beads. So again, with that hole that we created in the beginning and the middle, you want to put that in to your jumper ring. And again, using your plier to hold that still, you use your other end to help you close it. Okay, once it's closed, kind of just flatten it, close it again, just make sure nothing is open, and then bam. Okay, so I like to put mine on the side of my notebook, or you can put it in the middle, but this is how it looks. This one is even. I do like it more when it's not even. Okay, well, any questions? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks.